All right, Jeffrey's here dancing away, but we basically need to... I think we're just going to complain about his family or something. We need a reason for her to break up with him, so we'll kind of do like a few different things. I think for her, really, the big thing is that she's moving away and she kind of is going to want to like live her life. So, but like she's not going to say that to him. We'll tease him meanly. Pressure to conform, brush off. We're not gonna like punch him or anything. All right, and then what we're gonna do is in relationship, we're going to break up. Oh, or not. Where did Jeffrey go? Did he leave? I think he just left. Where is he? How am I supposed to break up with him if he's not here? Where did he go? That's so funny. To be clear, we are not doing it the right way. We have small bedrooms because it's an old house, but we want a king-size bed instead of the queen we have now, so I had to test a new arrangement where a king bed would fit. Ooh, that's exciting. Will it work out with a king then? You can fit all 3 of your kitties in bed with you. That's perfect. It might look like not ideal in terms of window placement, but worth it. I'm very excited. Do any of you like, there's this like feng shui guy that I like on YouTube, and he always says, you know, you like have to work with what you have. So things like, you know, windows. He's like, it's okay to break the rules and put your bed under a window as long as you have like a strong headboard. So if you're worried about the feng shui, that is his tip on that. And he says then you'll still like feel protected and safe and everything. Focus the camera. Okay. So he's here. Oh my God. Wait, isn't that Eric? Dean Webster? Oh no, I don't know if I can have someone looking like Eric in this world. That's a little too weird for me. Let's go ahead and break up. I don't know why it's mean, like breakups happen, but I would be too. I have a California king and can never go back to a queen. We're going to order a king frame and mattress later today. Oh my gosh, it's a birthday treat. Oh, that's so exciting, Flood. Oh, congratulations on your birthday and your king bed. Getting a frame with a great headboard. Excited. Happy almost birthday. Oh, that'll be so nice. Aw, you'll have to share pictures if you can. What kind of like a frame are you going for? All right, these two are breaking up. Oh no, he's heartbroken. I don't know how Maple feels. No more steam from breakup with a steamy partner. Losing a partner is never easy, but it's even worse when there was such an intense physical chemistry, missing them already. Okay, so, but she's generally pretty happy. Like she's skipping school, that's making her happy, and a few other things. So, but yeah, I think she's like really happy that they've broken up, which is kind of interesting. Jeffrey's off giving himself like a pep talk, and they still have romance. Let's, you know what? We'll leave the romance. I was gonna say we should like ask to just be friends, but I don't think Maple is overly concerned. So now what we have to do is we actually need a rival. Yeah, that's the last thing that we're gonna have to do. And our rival is probably going to be Base. So I kind of feel like now we should go travel somewhere a little bit more isolated. We'll invite Base over and we're going to make a rival out of her. So where could we go? That would make sense. Maybe somewhere in Windenburg. I believe it's a classic frame with an added wooden headboard from Thuma in walnut. It's like very low profile, clean lines, etc. That sounds really nice. Oh, there's nothing like having your bedroom like put together with like a really nice bed, or just like investing in like a really nice piece of furniture. I got some really nice couches a couple years ago, and like I'm just super happy. Like it was definitely, they were, you know, expensive, but I'm gonna have these couches for like 20 years, you know? So it was, I think, worth it. Having a nice, peaceful, pleasant home becomes more and more important to me over the years. Yeah, it really does like make a big difference. Oh, I somehow asked Jeffrey here. You know what? I think that she thinks that they're cheating on each other, or like that she's been after her. So maybe she's kind of trying to like get Jeffrey to like confess or something like that. To the fact that he's been like fooling around with Base. Which, by the way, where is she? Is she coming? She might not come because she doesn't like it. Base is busy right now. Oh, okay. So we're gonna wait here for her, I think. Let's come check it out. Check out the like area. It's chilly here, which I didn't realize. Is there anything that like we can do? This is cool. Yeah, this is like a cool teen hangout spot. Let's go make a fire. And then I might just like teleport Base over as well. Oh, she's feeling sad. Yeah, I don't know exactly what Maple's doing, but I feel like it's nefarious because she's like bringing her now ex with her potential enemy rival to like the ruins. I feel like she's just trying to stir things up a little bit. Maybe to justify like the fact that she broke up with him or something. I hope your new bedroom's gonna be so nice, Flood. I'm really excited for you. Oh. She's actually feeling a bit sad. All right, let's go find Base. Where is she? Here. And I'm going to teleport her. Summon Sim. There we go. All right, so Base is coming. We've interrupted whatever she was doing, and Maple's here like meditating before she makes an enemy. Look, with the fire. Oh my gosh, wait. Hang on, I need a photo of this with the fire. Oh my gosh. Wait, I want like a little bit of the fire's glow in the photo. This is gonna be the thumbnail, I think, when I put this on YouTube. All right, okay, sorry. A perfect thumbnail. That was amazing. I love it. There's Base. Here she comes. I like the orangey color. Yeah, it's nice. The fire actually looks like really cool. Look, she's just sitting here waiting. Like she's sitting on a throne. Waiting for Base. Waiting to stir things up with her. Oh, right, because we're not here. So let's go ahead and mock her, I guess. Let me just help her out there. And then argue, ask what her problem is. Threaten. And then what else? Mock rival. I think we have to get all the way to the point where we're like declaring her our enemy. Mock her outfit. Pickpocket. Fight. She's like, you want Jeffrey? You're gonna have to fight me for him. That's what she's thinking or saying. Jeffrey's like, I really didn't ask for this, actually. Like, I don't even know who this person is. I've never met them. Mabel's just so convinced that like they have a thing. He's like, I don't know who that is, actually. Look, Jeffrey's really concerned. I am pretty sure that we won that fight, but it looks like she's fighting us again. Which I guess I don't... What is this? Ground fight? I'll try that. Oh my gosh! Whoa! Okay, hang on. I feel like TikTok is not gonna like this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Well, I feel like we're pretty close to being able to call her an enemy rival. Let's shove. That brawling mod is serious. LOL, so that's a mod, right? Yes, that is a mod. I don't know which one it is, but it is a mod, yes. We'll threaten her. Let's pickpocket her. May as well take her money while we're at it. Oh, she's hugging her to get her money? Mock rival. At what point can we declare our enemy? I feel like we're being awful, like... Oh my gosh, they're having another fight. Hi, Panther Girl, welcome in. Yeah, I have like a brawling mod of some kind. Cheer. Okay, I feel like we've got to be close to being able to declare her like an enemy rival. Act tough. We're almost 100% in the red. Declare enemy. There we go. Sure. All right. You're my enemy. Base and Maple have had it. They're now enemies. Oh my goodness. Wow. For some reason, this didn't tick though, even though we have an enemy. So I'll do it myself. There we go. All right. So Maple is officially finished with the Drama Llama aspiration, which is just in time because we are going to be aging them up. So I think we'll head home. And in terms of her new aspiration, I'm going to take a look at the Gen 3 rules because basically we probably we're starting Gen 3 and she's our Gen 3 heir. So we have to make sure that her traits and everything like align. I do think she has a custom trait that does work really well for her personality, but it's not technically the trait that's in the rules. But I think it's similar enough to one of the traits that we can like basically use it. So I'm gonna pull up my document for this challenge. Okay. Gen 3 is a wild one. Hello, Lynn. Also, hi, hee hee. Welcome in. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild one, and I feel like I'm kind of like getting into it a little bit with like, we're gonna be stirring up a lot of trouble, I think. Oh my gosh, how did I get to, I'm looking for Gen 3, not Gen 13. Gen 4, Gen 3. So while they're doing this, whatever they're doing, she's getting some food. Liliana's at cheer. I do think we still have a little bit of stuff left here that she needs to do. Let's try to, oh no, sorry, not you. That you need to do. You need to, I think, still practice debate a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just read a little bit about Gen 3 just to see exactly what we need to do. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be wild. I'm gonna have to like get used to playing like a really bad sim. So premise, sometimes life brings you a little bundle of joy in the shape of an accident. As soon as you're of age, after whirlwind teenage years of partying, skipping classes, and turning in homework late, you become a mixologist at the local bar. Okay, so I maybe wasn't the best at this. Like, we didn't skip that many classes. We skipped a couple, but we never did our homework. You are a clumsy sim who fears the sound of commitment but loves to have a good time. You enjoy dating new and exciting sims, but you never ever commit to anything serious. You love your job, and you love that you don't have to show up for anyone, period. And if you don't have to show up for anyone, you don't disappoint them, right? One morning, after a rough night of partying and a whole lot of bubble blowing and juice, you wake up feeling off. There's something that just isn't right and you just can't shake it. You're tired, you're feeling ill, and food sounds absolutely revolting. It can't be, but it is. One pregnancy test later, and sure enough, the lines clearly fade into view. You're about to be a parent. After the initial wave of fear, you regain your senses, heart filling with warmth at the idea of no longer being alone. While having children was hardly the first thing on your mind, you can't say you've totally ruled out having a few later in life. Turns out later is right now. But who's the parent? All at once, you recall the night before and realize that there are 3 different possibilities. The catch is, you won't know the answer for sure until the baby is here. Is that too late? Well, you confront your partner when you find out, jump in with them and co-parent, lie and tell a different partner the child is theirs, or will you go it alone? Aspirations, serial romantic. Traits, clumsy, party animal, non-committal. And bonus traits, compassionate for richer, incredibly friendly for richer, uncontrolled emotions for poorer, or beguiling for poorer. Focus skills, dancing, mixology, and juice fizzing. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to give her the serial romantic aspiration right now. So I think this whole experience with Jeffrey, we finished this, has made her realize that she wants, you know, she's not really into commitment. She's like, you know, I did the boyfriend thing and it wasn't for me. So we're going to make sure that she's a romance juggler. That I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I've never played the serial romantic aspiration in all my years of playing Sims. So, and we're really at the point now where we're going to be aging her up. And look at these two. Look, they're so cute. So Ivy technically still has to finish this. And then I think we can basically consider their gen successful, even though Ivy still has like to get married as an elder. She's not going to be an elder for a long time because she's like so young. So we're not going to worry about that too much. I think what we'll do is maybe we can take everybody out for dinner. I know it's like getting late, but I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll take everyone out for dinner to celebrate like the girls and their aging up, and we'll order a cake out, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, but I need everyone to take some showers. Maybe if you don't mind, you could empty the litter storage and fill the food bowl for the cats. So. Whimsy or Whimsy Expanded? We're playing Whimsy Expanded. I think, do I have a link to like my checklist? No, I don't. It's private. But yeah, we're playing the Whimsy Expanded, so yeah. I think it's gonna be fun. Oh my gosh, this is not an outfit I gave you, sir. This is your outfit. There we go. She's out there. You're over here. I'm just gonna do that. Just help them out a little bit. And you need to take a shower as well. The girls don't need to worry about doing their homework, of course, because they're gonna be adults now. You can do your homework and you can do your homework while we wait for Ivy to be done. And then we are gonna go out. I know it's like 9 p.m. We are gonna go out though. And I'll just do that. Even if we're out all night. No worries. So my question is, where are we going to live? I wasn't about to put her downtown, but now that I kind of like reread everything about her gen, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, look at these two. They're so cute. I am thinking that actually, I think them living downtown makes the most sense. Oh my God, look, they're so cute, these two. Oh, so sweet. Oh, and Maple's doing some cleaning. That's cute. There we go. Go fill the bowl. And why don't you play with the doggies? Oh, it looks like the dog needs a bath. Give Dawn a bath. There you go. Look. Oh my gosh, I love these two so much. They're so cute. I'm kind of sad we don't get to play them. Okay. And then Ivy is over here. Almost done. She's almost done this. Grungy apartment. Oh, Lynn, I love that idea of getting her a grungy apartment. And she needs to work at a bar. I think we should also, like, we'll take a look at the lots, but at this point, I'm kind of feeling like we're very familiar with a lot of the lot. Star, oh, hello, what a nice house. I'm not often a fan of neutral tones, but this is quite nice. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it, Star. Welcome in. Yeah, no, it's a cute house. We put a lot of love into it. And the girls' bedrooms are not as neutral. Like, we've got this room here. And then we also have this cute room, which is like more of a yellow room. Yellow and blues. And I love the daisy rug. I think it's super cute. But yeah, a lot of the house is quite neutral. But the dining room is pink. And the kitchen is green. Okay, she is done. So basically, I don't think there's anything left that we can do in our Gen 2 household. I think we should consider it a success. If I go look at our checklist, master parenting and research and debate skills. Yeah, so basically all we haven't done is get into a relationship and get married as an elder and not be in a committed relationship into elderhood. We have done that so far. So I'll tick that off, but we're gonna have to come back and marry her as an elder. So now what we need to do is we need to check the for richer or for poorer. So the first criteria, and I'll just pause for this because we're gonna go out for a meal. But basically Ivy has to have good relationships with all her kids at the time of succession, which she does. Everyone's at 100%. So we'll take that off. We'll say that she stayed single until elderhood because I won't be playing her after this, but she has stayed single up to this point. Mastered all the focus skills, completed the listed career, and completed the listed aspiration. The only thing I think we didn't do is hosted 2+ wedding events, but again, that's because we're not an elder yet. So that means that we get the for richer start for our Gen 3, which I will read out now. So for richer, your childhood was rich with love from your parents or from your mom. You pay that forward, or sister. You pay that forward in kind as an adult, sharing that familial love with your adopted children. Beyond that, oh no, wait, sorry, this is her. And beyond that, to find in love with another sim despite all odds, it has made your life all the more rich. Your compassion and approachability are traits that your children carry with them forever. So Generation 3 heir will begin their story with a compassionate and incredibly friendly bonus trait, which should be added manually. The heir may take a maximum of 10,000 when splitting the household. If the current household funds do not meet this amount, leave the money alone and use money trees to give the heir 7,500 total after the household split. So we do have enough to give her 50,000, but actually Maple has a trust fund. And I think it's like much more than that. If we look at SN Bank, plus she has been working, so she's been making a little bit of money on the side. Yeah, she's got like 53K. So I'm not gonna take that money away from her. I think she should keep it. She will inherit like a lot of money from Ivy eventually too. But yeah, we'll just, that's one rule that we're gonna kind of like bypass. So let's go ahead and travel and find a nice place we can go for a meal. Maybe we'll go to the Well. And we'll bring everybody other than the pets. And we'll go and celebrate the older girls' birthdays. I think a city type environment suits the fast-paced lifestyle. Yeah, I think so, Plucky. So let's do grungy apartment in the city. And we can go on the gallery to maybe find a grungy apartment if we don't find any of the ones that have been put in this world are grungy enough for us. But I really like that. She doesn't clean, you know? I don't cook, I don't clean. As, is it Nicki Minaj? I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is a cute table outside, but it is cold. So we should probably see if there's a big enough table inside for us. Oh, these are all outdoor tables. They're like a big one. Or 5. I guess we'll take this table up here. It's not very busy because it's probably because it's 11 p.m. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab a table. So look, Ivy still looks like really young. It looks like she could be the one like just out of her teenage years. So I'm trying to think how old she would be because I think she was about 18 when she adopted Liliana, and now Liliana's probably about 18. So she'd be like 36. I might need to like change some of her outfits. But yeah, we'll go ahead and grab our table. And we'll just have like a nice quiet meal. But I think like Maple will want to celebrate her birthday as well because she's finally an adult. And oh my gosh, why is there another version of our dad? Is that the same guy? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's a little weird. I think we need to fix that. I'm gonna have to delete him. So yeah, everyone's gonna sit around here and we're gonna order some food. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. There we go. And I think that, yeah, Maple's gonna be really excited to age up. We'll make sure that the younger kids, are these all alcohol? I guess the younger ones have to get water, but we'll let the girls have some wine. There, I'll get a different wine for everyone. And then for the meals, Liliana will get a nice steak. I think you'll get lamb. Maybe you'll get paschetti. Butternut gnocchi. And then meatballs for Maple. There we go. There we go. I hope that we don't get like in trouble. But they're gonna be aging up, so it's not gonna matter shortly. Oh my gosh. We'll start school break. There we go. Oh my gosh, where did their makeups go? Their makeup is gone again. Let me just copy paste, copy makeup, paste to all outfits. And then you need your makeup too. And give you a slightly warmer outfit. There we go. Ivy looks like she has makeup on even though she doesn't. Because she's just so pretty. Look at her. She's just so pretty. Okay, so where did Marina go? She's going to check some stuff out and have some fun. She's really enjoying looking at this thing, which is good. Is there like other fun things that we can do? No, I don't think so. All right. What is she doing? She's going to go read a book. She's so bored. Why don't you come like draw on your placemat? Oh my gosh, the food is here already, actually. Come and eat and drink. Here we go. Look at this nice family dinner. The last meal that they'll be eating before these two move out. Maybe Ivy will go to university. I know I talked about the two of them being roommates, or sorry, not Ivy, Liliana. I know I talked about the two of them being roommates, but I don't actually think we're going to do that because I didn't realize that really Maple is supposed to be like completely on her own. So we can still check in with Liliana, but she's not going to be like as involved with Maple as I thought. And I'll be curious to see if she ends up like going and, you know, getting married, or who knows what she'll do on her own. So everybody's eating their food. So let's go ahead and order some like coffees for everybody. Oh. So we'll get some coffees and then we'll bring out a cake. So like maybe a couple of them will want tea. And a couple of them will want coffee. Maybe Maple too. Oh, that's a tea. Yeah, let's do that. And then... oh, cappuccino. Maybe you'll get cappuccino. There we go. And then we'll ask them to bring out what kind of a cake? A strawberry cake? Sim City cheesecake. We can only get the cheesecake here, so let's ask for a cheesecake. And why don't you, can you like draw on your placemat? Steady sit. There we go. There we go. So we're gonna have our nice coffees and we're gonna have a nice cake and it'll be super cute. Lynn, I haven't been around much, but I wonder if Liliana would go down either a lawyer doctor route or something completely different. Yeah, I think I could see that for her. My big question, I could see Liliana being part of the Greek life in college. I mean, her bio mom is brilliant and she is very socially inclined. That is true, actually. So maybe what we should do is we should send Liliana off to university. And she could like join like a Greek house or something like that. And I do think she would go into sciences. I don't know what her skills are. And we can kind of like still check in with her even though she's not like our main sim. So she has level 6 logic, level 5 charisma, 10 fitness, 4 painting, 2 research and debate. Yeah, we could definitely get her into some sciences. And we know that her bio mom has really like tried to set her up for her college years and everything. Are we gonna get our cake? I'm gonna order it again just in case. There we go. Everyone's having their nice dessert. I like both of these thoughts. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. And maybe, yeah, we can play like an episode or two where we drop in on Liliana every now and then. Where are you going? What? You don't need to clean. Do I need to get a different kind of cake? Oh no, the cake is coming, I think. Where is our cake? I would like it, please. And I also think what we need to do is we need to like create a bunch of people for the night where we have to get pregnant so that, you know, we can make sure that our next gen has like top tier genetics. So, oh, hi, Emily. So I think that's something that I'll have to do as well. Oh, Liliana works soon. Oh my goodness. Where's our cake? I really like want to get started on the next generation. I'm pretty sure that it's working because I can't order. Oh, I can order. Okay, let's just do a chocolate cake. Let's see if that works better. No cheesecake, just chocolate cake instead. One thing that's interesting is I've noticed ever since the elections, TikTok does not show my TikTok lives to anybody. I don't know if there's like a coincidence because I did mention it in one TikTok, just like telling people that you should go vote if you're in Canada. But cake needs to appear in the middle of the table. Oh, okay. So you're saying this is in the way. Okay, let's try this. We'll order one more round. Maybe we'll get dessert for everybody and then the cake will just be... No, don't go clean the toilets. You barely mentioned it. I did barely mention it. And I keep having a thing like, make sure you know like facts about the elections. It's very... I've heard TikTok is a little bit funny about that stuff. All right, we'll get people some like other desserts. Like, okay, Ivy can get chocolate souffle. Maybe he'll get cannoli. And we'll get like some slices of cake. Like maybe you want a strawberry cake. Maybe Maple wants an apple pie. And then maybe she can have like a lemon bar. And again, let's go back. Maybe we'll get a couple waters because a few of them have had quite a lot of coffee now. Maybe we'll get like a chamomile tea. I think that Maple would do another coffee. Maybe he'll get a cappuccino. Here we go. And then let's try again and get this cake. And bring out the cake. Bring out the Sim City cheesecake, please. TikTok is merely TikTok shop Mo for me here in the US. That's funny. Are you able to shop on TikTok down there? We have like different things for TikTok here than in the US. Like we haven't been allowed to like monetize, like do monetization here. Cake must be in the center. I'm pretty sure it is. I think that's the center, no? Does it need to be like this? Okay. All right, so we've got our birthday candles. Let's go ahead and age these two up. Oh, Liliana went to work. I think you can leave early. And come on over here. Oh, she's not here. Bring her here. Okay, let's have everybody come and sit down, please. Oh, my game is frozen. Do you buy stuff from it? I've gone down the road because I don't understand it. I haven't gone down there because I don't understand it, and if I started, I might not stop. That is practically every other post is someone lying to you. Mostly not great results. Oh, interesting. All right, I need to get everybody here. I'm gonna fix like this stuff because yeah. We've had fun, okay? This has been a fun night. Liliana, come on over here and make a wish. And then we'll age her up. Actually, we should age up Maple first, technically, because she's older. So let's have you actually age up. Oh, sorry, I need someone else to do it. Age up teens. We're gonna age up Maple. Okay, so Maple has aged up. So we had her as a party animal, an avoidant sim, and we know that she has to be a serial romantic. So I'm gonna have to change some of her traits, but let's put her as clumsy. So we know that that's one that she has to have. And then we'll go into Cass and we'll do like a little bit of like a makeover, and we'll switch up like the rest of her traits. I don't know if it'll be easy to find clumsy. How's she gonna be a bartender and be clumsy? Shady. These Sims excel at exploiting situations and bending rules for personal gain, often without regard for conventional ethics or fairness. They thrive in mischievous activities and can influence others to adopt their way of living. Idealist. Oh my gosh, there's some new traits that I'm not aware of. Where's clumsy? I feel like it's not emotional. Is it lifestyle? Clumsy. Child of the nature, macabre. Feeble, nurturing. Clever, rancher. Child of the islands, perfectionist. I don't see clumsy. Homewrecker. Cringe. Family-oriented, good. Shady, bashful, outgoing, mysterious, idealist, loyal. Bro, hideous. Encouraging. Nosy. Jealous, mean, chic. I didn't check hobby. I don't know if being clumsy would be a hobby, but... Bookworm, baby maker. What is this challenge? This is the Whimsy Legacy Extended. It disgusts me how much people will lie for the almighty dollar. Oh, so on TikTok, people will like misadvertise. Maple's aspiration is a serial romantic. Being clumsy is kind of your hobby. Not on purpose. Opera's my sister, by the way. So she knows me really well. I am not clumsy on purpose, but I do get more clumsy when I'm PMSing, actually. Does anyone else? It's like a real thing, apparently. I cannot find clumsy. What's the other trait that we need? Recreational clumsiness. Clumsy, party animal, non-committal. So we could add non-committal. I feel like avoidant. Oh, the avoid intimacy. Well, no, she's not avoiding intimacy with her new trait. So we can do non-committal. I did see that somewhere. In fact, I probably have like a more intense version of this aspiration somewhere. Congrats, Maple has successfully completed high school. She can venture forth in the world with her head high and doors open. Her future awaits. Yay, good job. And now we will have Liliana blow out the candles as well and make her wish. Oh my gosh, look at these two. They're playing soccer together. For funsies, keep things interesting. Slapstick comedy. I'm clumsy as well, and yes, the hormones fork everything up. Yes, yeah. I think really, like, people underestimate how much that has an effect on us. Okay, and then we're going to age Liliana up as well, but I need to be on somebody else's things. Age up teens, Liliana. There we go. So for Liliana, we think she's gonna a little bit follow in like her mom's footsteps and be like, oh, Liliana's feeling really confident and self-assured. She's ready to tackle anything, embrace the change. Sure. Wow, that's nice. And Liliana has aged up, so she's sporty. The Sims are great at sports and build physical skills faster. They become energized whenever they are doing sport activities. She's soft, so these Sims are soft for their loved ones. They seldom get angry around their loved ones, which is why, like, she's always kind of been so, you know, good with Maple and everything. And then I think we want some kind of like a, maybe practice makes perfect. These Sims learn skills faster, even if they're a little slower at first. Because I think she's always been very determined. And then, is there ghost historian academic? We're going to give her the academic, just like going to university right now is her current, it's like a shorter term aspiration, but that's okay. That's like her current goal right now. My face is a mess. I can't go anywhere looking like this. What can I do? Oh! Wow, Maple is doing some parroting. Why don't you grab a serving of that cake? There we go. So that's really exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that we have full edit mode on, which I actually think I do. And let's save also quickly. And then we'll, I don't know if I'll do the makeovers actually right now. I think what I want us to do is I want us to figure out where Maple should move. So let's have, well, first let's have everybody go home. And we'll have Liliana apply to university because it takes a few days. And then I want us to kind of like set things up for Maple's like next phase of life where she'll be a bartender and she'll be living, we're gonna find like a grungy apartment for her to live in. Maybe Liliana will come visit her sister in the city during her uni breaks. Yeah, that would be cool. She can come for like a stayover. I feel like we haven't used that enough. That would definitely be very cute. So grungy apartment, and we need like a bar for her to work at. And then maybe eventually she can like own her own bar now that we're able to do that. Hey, you left without paying your bill, so we charged you. Don't forget next time. Oops. You have 24 hours to pay your bills. Okay. Let's make sure that we do that. So, there. Post a fine for breaking the rules.